Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Ask-a-Fish. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and scored some sweet Black Friday deals. Now let's get to your questions. Hey man, just out of curiosity, have you dinged or broken any of the instruments you loaned from Sam Ash? Do I come across as that irresponsible? Come on, man. Nah, joking aside, a lot of you ask how I'm able to get so many guitars on the channel. Obviously, I don't buy them all myself. I wish I had the money to afford that, but that's just not the case. A lot of the guitars, most of the big brand stuff, are made available through Sam Ash, either from the local store or from the warehouse. I put a deposit down, I make a video, I bring it back, they return the deposit. And it's been approved by Sammy himself, so it's more official than me just buying and returning a ton of guitars from the same store. They understand the value of high quality independent content, and because I don't own any of it, I don't have that owner's bias, which helps with the impartiality of the videos. But yeah, back to your original question, Sam Ash is doing my channel and this community a massive favor, so I make it a point to treat every guitar better than I treat my own. I've never damaged anything yet, and knock on wood, because I don't plan on starting now. Hey Hunter, in case you hadn't seen this yet, Epiphone limited edition Joe Bonamassa 1958 Amos Flying V outfit. Epi killing it. First of all, I love how I don't even need to follow Epiphone or LTD on social media anymore because I have you guys. You guys know me so well. Anytime there's any new stuff, I immediately get tagged. That's so cool. So about this V though, I don't really follow Bonamassa at all. I know he was in the news recently for saying pedals suck, or people that use pedals suck, or something like that. I don't know, I just saw the Twitter reactions, which probably took everything out of context, but whatever. Anyways, this Epiphone is basically a reissue or a replica of Bonamassa's own 1958 Gibson Amos Flying V. It's kind of got a cool story and history behind it. I'll link to the Epiphone video in the description if you want to go check it out. The Epiphone Amos has a Carina body, a rounded 1958 neck profile, a raised Epiphone logo, and pro-bucker pickups. To be perfectly honest with you though, I'm kinda just okay on this one. I'm not really sure what it is. I mean, it looks nice, but to me it's just not that exciting. I definitely wouldn't prioritize this over the Bjorn Gulott or Richie Faulkner models. But what do you think about the Amos guitar? You can vote in the poll that should appear now. I'm really curious as to what the consensus is on this one, because personally, I don't find it very exciting, but maybe I'm just missing something. Before we get into the last question, I know that this is a guitar channel, not a political channel, but I just want to remind everyone living in the US that the FCC will vote to end net neutrality next month. This is a big deal. In a nutshell, right now, access to all data on the internet has to be treated equally. But under the FCC proposal, all of that gets scrapped. Your service provider can throttle speeds to any website that doesn't pay the ISP for faster access. It also means the ISP can charge you more if you want access to certain websites. Let me give you a guitar-related example. Imagine the only guitar website you're able to get to is Gibson's, because they're a big company that can afford to pay the toll. Meanwhile, you have to pay extra to get to Kiesel, Balaguer, Jericho, take your pick, because they're all smaller companies that can't afford to pay the same amount to the ISP. The chairman of the FCC argues that under the new rules, if people don't like what the ISPs are doing, the market can decide to just move on, which is complete crap. Most people don't have more than one or two service providers in the area to choose from. I know this situation all too well. So basically, for a lot of us, that means trusting Comcast to do the right thing. Yeah. So I'll leave a couple links below explaining more about net neutrality, why it matters, and what you can do to help save it. It's really important, guys. Will you ever review more Chapman guitars, like maybe the Ghost Fret? Yes, I've been getting a lot of requests. I definitely want to do more Chapman videos. I loved the ML2 Pro Modern. I'm gonna be doing an end of year video of like my top guitars that I reviewed in 2017, and that's definitely making it near the top of the list. So I want to pass the question on to you. What other Chapmans do you want to see? The ML1 Pro Modern looks so tasty in that sun finish. The ML3 Pro Modern looks delicious in that lunar finish. And the Ghost Fret Pro in dusk looks delectable too. This is why I try to film these after dinner, not before. Oh yeah, and the BIA signatures look fantastic as well. Or do you want to see something from the standard range like the ML2 or the ML1 baritone? I honestly can't decide which one I'd rather do, so again, you can vote in the poll by clicking that I in the corner. So that's it for this week. Let me know your thoughts and questions in the comments. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you for the next video.